What's going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. A lot of you guys always ask me at the start of the month, what are the 5 best stocks to buy, or what are my top 5 stocks to buy in November? So these are some stocks that I own and some stocks that I will keep an eye on, as well as reinvest or put more money in my M1 Finance Dividend portfolio or my E-Trade portfolio. So let's go over these stocks right now. So the first stock I would like to go over is Pfizer. Pfizer is in the vaccine race. It is a pharmaceutical company. And don't forget, it is chapstick season. So guess who owns chapstick if you look at the label? That would be Pfizer. Pfizer is a fantastic stock. I take Centrum as well as a multivitamin. They own many companies and they're out in the stores, not just for their vaccines or some of their products, but things that we need. So people need chapstick. I mean, look, my lips are chapped. I was in line voting today, and I'm telling you, people are probably looking at me like I had COVID because it was so cold out in Northeast Ohio where I'm at with the cold wind. My nose was running because it was so cold. My lips felt like they were like cracking and stuff. So, Pfizer is a stock to buy. I'm going to show you the dividend history as well on Pfizer real quick. So as of 2013, Pfizer would distribute a quarterly dividend of 24 cents. Then in 2015, 28 cents. Then right now it's 38 cents a share with a 4.28% dividend yield. This is a pretty strong pharmaceutical company. As I showed how it's done against the S&P, this is a nice stock that you can have for your Roth IRA and or your dividend portfolio. So I have Pfizer in my dividend portfolio and M1 Finance, which I will go over shortly and discuss my strategy that I have with Pfizer. The next stock I'm going to go over is AT&T. AT&T is down. It's $27.44. It yields a nice 7% dividend yield. And the nice thing about AT&T, I know that Verizon's a little bit more expensive, and it has done well against the S&P. There were recent articles on AT&T. They're pretty stable, and they do own. Obviously, people have AT&T as a phone provider. I have AT&T as a phone provider, and this is a company that's in demand in the sector of communications. So the stock is down. Okay, sure, it hasn't done well against the S&P, but look at its dividend history, which we will go over right now, and why I have that in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. So as of 2013, AT&T's dividend, distributes a quarterly dividend, 45 cents a share. Then in 2014, 46 cents. Then it went, now it's 52 cents a share. So imagine if you had 25 to 30 shares and it distributes a quarterly dividend of 52 cents. That's not bad at all. That helps with the diversification. So you have Pfizer, which is kind of like in one sector, and then you have AT&T. So you notice that Pfizer's distributing a dividend at a certain time and AT&T's distributing a dividend at a certain time. So that's one of the reasons why I'm invested in AT&T, and I do think it's a very strong company. Many of you guys feel very confident in AT&T, as I do as well. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. By the way, did you smash that like button? Make sure you do, so that other dividend investors and investors can see this video. So AT&T, okay, the price per share, dividend yield, everybody looks at 7%, and it's like, whoa, is that a yield trap? Well, honestly, no, I don't think it is a yield trap. Very strong stock, has a very rich history, and I don't think it's going anywhere. It's not going to go down. It's not going to go up. It's very stagnant right now, and it's time to capitalize on it. So I'm just letting you guys know, don't rule out AT&T as a dividend stock. Let's go over the next dividend stock that I have in mind. The next stock would be Iron Mountain. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Iron Mountain, but it's a real estate investment trust that basically stores data from medical facilities. Like, I'm a nurse that works in a hospital, and what people do is all this papers that they have. They give it to these guys to store. So they hold it on for X amount of years, and you have to pay, these guys to hold it. And, you usually can only hold up to X amount of dollars, I'm sorry, X time frame, and then they shred medical documents. But now they're covering the cloud servicing, and their dividend history is very nice. Iron Mountain's not going anywhere. I think they're a very strong company that has adapted well to the environment and what has gone on through the medical field. And I don't think they're going anywhere. I'm going to show you their dividend history real quick. Okay, in 2013, it was 27 cents a share, and it's all the way up to almost 62 cents a share. 9.49% dividend yield, so an annual yield of 2.47%. Now, again, people freaking out of the bug, the real estate sector took a huge hit. So this is a stock that's down. It does yield a high dividend, and I'm going to show you real quick the map and distribution of Iron Mountain and where it's located, and why I think it's a good stock to buy and hold on to and be long in real quick. So Iron Mountain is located in Europe, Asia, and North America. So one nice thing about these guys is they have expanded. They are in demand. They hold on to medical documents, and they are across 3 continents. So that's something that's very strong. A global data center portfolio. They also shred documents and stuff if needed. So it's nice. They're one of their most trusted data centers since the 1980s. So this is a stock that's it's not going up, it's not going down. It is a strong real estate investment trust with 1,400 locations in 54 countries, basically. So that is really attractive. This is their data centers easily access cloud, telecom, and IT services providers. And plus, they make remote management efficient with their software and their smart hands. These guys are in demand. People need them. You notice these 3 stocks that I already discussed, people need them. So they're not going anywhere. So let's discuss the 4th stock real quick. So that stock would be Innovative Industrial Properties. It's a kind of a brand new real estate investment trust that took off the market. It is a Mary Jane rate, if you know what I'm talking about. And it's good to diversify your portfolio, and especially your dividend portfolio, when you have certain sectors, okay? But when you invest in real estate investment trusts, obviously Realty Income, the symbol O is a very attractive one. But don't forget that it's good to diversify your real estate portfolio. So I'm invested in Stag Industrial Complex, which invests in industrial. I'm invested in Innovative Industrial Properties, which focuses on the Mary Jane rates, Mary Jane farms. I'm invested in Gladstone Land Corporation, which is mostly farms. I'm invested in LTC, which is a long-term care facilities that distribute a monthly dividend. So it's nice to diversify your dividend portfolio. And these guys have given off a strong dividend, which I will show you right now in the next few seconds. But look how it's done against the S&P in the past 5 years. It has exploded. So it's $121.90, distributes a very nice dividend, which I will show you right now. So IIPR's dividend history, it started off at 15 cents, and it went to 25 to 35 to 45, and now it's $1.17. So that is a very attractive stock to own, and I will show you how many shares I own in a little bit. The IIPR is a very attractive dividend stock for investors. So it's always good to diversify real estate investment trust portfolio, and it's always good to diversify in certain areas with your real estate. So that's why people like Vanguard VNQ, because it's an exchange traded fund by symbols VNQ, which has a very good diversification on real estate investment trust. So this is again, if you want to dividend invest, it's good to diversify in rates. Like I showed you in my previous videos, rich uncles took a huge hit. I mean, if it wasn't for the bug, I mean, I'd be racking probably $70 a month in monthly dividends on those guys. But since I'm diversified, they took a huge hit. They're pretty much that rate, the BRICS rate is done. And IIPR will take over. I'm not too worried. I got O, I got STAG, I got LTC. So it's good to diversify. So let's go to the final stock that I'm going to discuss. That next stock is Altria. Altria is a marketer of tobacco, cigarettes, and other products. It is located in Virginia, Ohio. One of the things about Altria is, it's unfortunate. I'm not gonna. They have not. When you compare it against the S&P, it has the past few years it hasn't done well. So I'm not gonna show that. But it does yield a 9.39% dividend yield. And the other thing is, it's unfortunate. You can educate people as much as you want about smoking. People don't care. They're going to smoke. COPD is still on the rise. I hate to say this. I don't care how much I tell my friends who smoke or family members don't smoke. Some of them are in the, I have friends that are in the healthcare field that smoke. They don't care. They don't give two shits. And you know what? Cigarettes are on the rise. People are still going to smoke. People are stressed out. They use ineffective coping mechanisms. One of them is using tobacco products. So that's one thing that's unfortunate, but it's still in demand. So, people have a right to smoke. People look at bars. I'm a big Ohio State fan. Look at how many people go right outside after a big win, have a beer in their hand, start smoking. So smoking, there's enough evidence that smoking can increase your chances of emphysema and COPD. It can increase your chances of cancer. People don't care, and people are going to smoke. So Altria is in demand, and it's not going anywhere. So it's going to just keep on going, distributing a dividend, which I will show you real quick. 2013 with Altria, 44 cents a share, now is up to a quarterly dividend of 86 cents a share. So I'm going to show you my dividend portfolio strategy on M1 Finance and why I own some of these stocks, and these are great stocks to buy. So I'm going to jump to M1 Finance real quick. Right now I've earned $213.59 in dividends, okay? So let me just show you how many holdings I have of these stocks. So IIPR, I have 7.65 shares. Pfizer, I have 15.22 shares. AT&T, I have 19.44 shares. Iron Mountain, I have 10.56 shares. Altria, I have 4.78 shares. So I need to get Altria up. That's one of my targets that I'm going to have. So my goal is to at least get to around 25-ish shares and then start investing in the other stocks. So again, I have diversification in case if IIPR goes down, Spirit Realty Capital, and I highly encourage you guys to diversify your dividend portfolio when it comes to rates. Ryman Hospitality Properties is another nice one. Iron Mountain, okay, like I showed you, AT&T, Pfizer, IIPR, and so I'm way up there. I got IIPR and it was way down. So, and Pfizer, I need to get to about 25. I'll feel good about that. AT&T, I maybe get to 40 because it's way down, and I should capitalize on that. So you kind of get what I'm saying is, these guys are down. Think about this. When you invest in stocks, they're down and they're in demand. That's when you get them. So people need these type of stocks. And as I said before, LTC, monthly dividend stock, right there. That's one to just keep an eye on. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and basically I'm here to look out for you guys. We discussed Pfizer, AT&T, let me just make sure, Iron Mountain, IIPR, and Altria. These are my 5 stocks that I love. Let me just show you my activity that has gone on. LTC has hooked me up. I put some money in gain. I will discuss another video in a little bit on my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. So again, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Look what I bought today. What a surprise, Altria. So let me know if you have any questions, and you guys have a good one. Enjoy your Monday. Hopefully it was okay. Ohio State won, so I was happy, and then the Browns lost. So usually being in Northeast Ohio, you have a high on Saturday and then a low on Sunday. It just balances each other out, and welcome to Ohio. So enjoy this video, and I don't believe in charging anyone to see what I invest in. I show you what I'm doing and how I do it, and if I'm successful or not, and I provide my rationales for all of my stocks that I own. So feel free to make a comment anytime. Message me on Instagram, Darth_dividend. So make sure you follow that in case if you miss a video. I make posts on there. I also have Darth Dividend 23 on Twitter. I add a little bit of humor to that as well. So if you want a nice laugh, just check that out. And I do have a Facebook group. It's Dividend Investing with Darth Dividend. So, check all those out. Make sure you follow that. Enjoy. Share these videos with your friends. Check it out. All you have to do is, again, if you hit that notification bell, you won't miss videos. But check out my video. I try to post at least 2 times a week, sometimes 3. But for sure, I'm going to do it twice a week. It's kind of a scatter bomb because I'm in graduate school right now, but this is what I'm about. I show you what I invest in and what I believe in, and I don't offer I'm not a financial advisor, but you can see what I'm doing, and I don't care if you want to replicate it. Go for it. I'm here to empower you and entertain you and educate you basically on stocks that I buy. So thank you again, and have a good one.